I've been doing the Great Big Home and Garden Show this is my 5th year. We always get a lot of jobs right out of the show, but the interesting thing we learned this year is that 5% of our web traffic came right through the Great Home and Garden Show website. So that was people we made contact with and wanted to find us, and they went through the Great Big Home and Garden Show website and came right to us. So it's an invaluable tool.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Cristian. I'm going to be sharing the interactive exhibitor listing with you this morning. The video that I just showed is just basically an explanation of some of the benefits of why you need to have a good interactive listing and a strong listing and what the benefit is going to be to you. So before we get started this morning, I wanted to ask first, has everybody set up their interactive listing yet? If we get a show of hands of who's set up so far. Okay. So the majority of you guys are set up, so this is going to be a good exercise for you guys because you're going to get to see if you've done what you need to or not, and then you can go back to the office this afternoon and change or tweak anything that you need to do. So today's agenda, basically what I'm going to go over is why is it important? Why, what are the benefits? What are you going to get out of having a strong interactive listing? I'm going to show you a couple of examples, and then also I'm going to give you some tips on some different things that you should include in your listing. Some key points that you want to make sure you don't leave out of your listing. And then also the benefits of your IEL, what you're going to get out of it in return. And then once we go through that, we'll have time to answer any questions that you guys might have. So why is it important? 60% of our tickets are purchased online. So that means 60% of the people coming to the show are going to our website ahead of time and visiting the website. They're checking out what's going on at the show, what kind of features we have, the exhibitors that we have that are going to be there. So you want to make sure your listing is up and ready to go, so when those people are coming to visit the website, you're listed. 30,000 unique visitors. That's just in the month leading up to the show. So we have about 30,000 people that are visiting our website that 3 or 4 week period leading up to the show. So that's a good traffic for our website. The interactive exhibitor listing is the second highest viewed page on our website. So that shows right there that first one is the home page, second one is the interactive listing. Everybody, when they go to our website, they want to see who's going to be there. That's the main reason they're going to the show, is because they want to come and see and shop and see what all the exhibitors have. So they want to see who's going to be there so they can start to plan out their visit. And then the next thing is it's the first impression of your company. Before the attendees have even made it to the show, this interactive listing is their first impression, their first glimpse of what you do, your presence, the products and the services that you offer, so you want to make sure you have a strong listing. These are a couple examples. As you can see, the first thing that you notice is the logo or the image that they have. You want to make sure you have something that's eye-catching, that's going to get their attention, but also tells and paints a pretty picture of what you do as a company. A couple tips on what you need to include in your listing. Obviously, you want to have a description of your company. You want to make sure it's a complete listing. It explains exactly what your products are, what your services are, what you can offer to that customer. You want to use keywords. The interactive listing has a search option. It's kind of like a Google search, where if somebody's looking for flooring, they can type in flooring, and it'll pull up all the companies that have flooring. Granite, things like that. So you want to make sure you include keywords in your listing. That way you'll get viewed in as many searches as possible that are relevant to your industry. You want to offer a show special or a discount. A lot of customers that are coming to the show, they're looking for discounts, they're looking to shop, compare, and save. So if you have some kind of show special or discount, you want to include that in your listing. That way they know the benefit of them and they can plan their trip to come and visit you in your booth. Obviously include your booth number as well. Your social media. You need to have links of all your social media, contact information, phone number, email address, every which way possible that they can contact you. So if they're interested, they might contact you before the show. You never know. Some of the benefits of having your listing, obviously one of them is sales. That's the biggest thing. That's why we're all here, is we all want to sell. You wouldn't believe how many times we have customers call our show office after the show saying, hey, I was at your show last weekend. ABC company was there. I lost their business card. I really want to get in touch with them. I want to get my kitchen redone, my bathroom redone, whatever it might be. But they lost your contact information. Having this interactive listing, they can come back to our website. They can track you down. They can get your contact information. and they can get in contact with you and move along the process. So sales-wise, it's a very important tool for you. Visibility. Obviously, we have a lot of traffic on our website. You want to have that good visibility. You want people to know that you're there at the show and what you're offering. And then web presence. This is something I thought was pretty neat. How many companies do you guys know of, smaller companies that don't have a website, don't have much of a web presence? So with this interactive exhibitor listing, this gives them a web presence. This is a Google search of a company that does not have a website. And if you see the second thing that pops up is Orlando Fall Show, that's their exhibitor listing from the past show. So even though they don't have a website, they have a Facebook page, but the Facebook page is down at the bottom. Our listing still comes up higher than that. So it's a good way to have an additional web presence without having to go to the extra step of having your own proper website. So it's good experience and good exposure for all the exhibitors. Does anybody have any questions, anything you'd like me to go over?